Welcome to my YouTube channel Modi Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. So in this part number 8 on discussion onto the MCQs on lathe machines. So basically such kind of MCQ questions that will be used to crack all the government examinations as well as the GPSC, UPSC, GAT, and nowadays that will be all the universities are interested to take the examinations on the MCQ basis. So in this video I would like to discussing some of the important MCQ questions for lathe machines. So let us start with the question number 1. The following is used to turn very long jobs between centers on a lathe. Option A, steady rest. Option B, follower rest. Option C, compound rest. And option D, all of the above. So basically in that questions, steady rest is used to turn very long jobs between the centers on a lathe. So the option A, steady rest. Now next question. The following is taper turning methods on a lathe. Option A, tailstock set over methods. Option B, by swiveling the compound rest. Option C, using a broad nose tools. And option D, all of the above. So if you want to make a taper turning operations on the lathe machines, so either you can use any of three mechanisms like stock set over methods, or you can swiveling the compound rest at any degree from 0 to 360. Then C, the broad nose tool is also being used for making a taper turning methods. So all the A, B and C options are possible, and D, that will be the all of the above. So the answer is all three are possibilities for making a taper turning onto the lathe machines. Then next question. External threads can be produced by means of option A, taps. Option B, dies. Option C, onto lathe machines, and all of the above. So basically this is related with the thread manufacturing process. So taps is also being used for manufacturing external threads. Sometimes dies, it will be also used for making a threads onto the pipes, or you can say the external threads. And lathe machines, which is also used for making an external threads. So according to these questions, the external threads can be produced by means of the possibilities with the A, B and C, and D, that will be the all of the above. So the right answer is all of the above. Now next question. The axial advancement in one rotation of the screwed part is known as which of the threads? Option A, pitch of the threads. Option B, lead. Option C, pitch diameter. And option D, helix. So basically the axial advancement in one rotation of the screw part is known as the lead of the threads. So basically if that will be lead is equal to pitch, so that will be the single start. If that will be the lead is equal to twice of the pitch, so that will be double start. If it will be the thrice, so it will be the three started threads. So basically the axial advancement in one rotation of the screwed part is known as the lead of the threads. The next question. In cutting right hand threads, the spindle and lead screw rotates in option A, same directions. Option B, opposite directions. Option C, same or opposite directions. And D, spindle rotates but lead screw does not rotate. So generally in case of the cutting of the right hand threads, in that case spindle and lead screw, it will be rotates into the same directions. Then that will be the possibilities for generating the right hand threads. The next question. An operation performed for enlarging an existing hole up to only a limited length from its one end. So that will be option A boring, option B drilling, option C counter boring, and option D counter sinking. So just you can see, this is our components. So if it will be such kind of jobs, it will be throughout enlarging the diameters. For this is our boring tool. This is our workpiece. So the operation performed for enlarging an existing hole. So that will be the boring. But up to, this is the important part, up to only a limited length. So just you can see, such kind of jobs, so that will be called as a counter boring operations. So if you want to learn in details for that counter boring operations, so you should find the link in my descriptions for different kind of operations onto the drilling machines. So the option C, counter boring. The next, multiple turning head is mainly used for option A center lathe, option B turret lathe, option C capstan lathe, and option D all of the above. So in case of the center lathe, only the single operations it will be carried out at the same times. For the turret lathe, maximum you can use the hexagonal turret, so you can use up to the 6. So that will be having a multiple turning head is available. In capstan that will be also not possible. So according to this, the turret lathe that will be having a multiple turning heads. Then next question, which type of process of the machining can be? Option A cold working, option B hot working, option C both hot and cold working, and D none of the above. So basically for the machinings, that will be only performing onto the cold working. So basically cold working and hot working. So in case of the hot working process, all the machinings it will be above the recrystallization temperature, or you can say higher temperatures. So in case of the lathe machines, all the operations that will be carried out at the room temperature. So that will be called as a cold working processes. So there is no heat before starting of the machining. So at the time of the cutting, the workpiece will be at your normal temperature, or you can say room temperature. So that will be called as a cold working process. So option A cold working process is being used for the machining. Then next question, the follower steady race consists of which like a frame? Option A D, option B C, option C S, and option D F. So basically the follower steady race consists of the C like frames. So that will be the cross section, it will be into C shapes. Then next question, rimming and counter boring can be performed by option A centers, option B face plates and angle plates, option C special attachments, and option D none of the above. So basically for rimming and counter boring can be performed onto the lathe machines with the help of face plates and angle plates. So the option B face plates and angle plates, that will be the right answer to performing rimming and counter boring onto the lathe machines. So if you like this, then subscribe and share more the mechanical engineering tutorials. Thank you so much.